All right, welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome to the Two Stroke channel. This is my shop dog, Stella. She's my hired hand. Actually, she has no hands. She has no thumbs. She can't really hold a wrench, and she's not hired either, actually. Just feed her dog food. She does everything she's supposed to do. She's a great puppy. And besides that, we're working on a cool old car. I have filmed this car a couple times, but customers keep bringing it back for more work. It is getting its first set of rear shocks today. It's a 1989 Toyota Corolla base model, like one owner, 5-speed, manual windows, no power steering, no nothing. And the customers have decided they're going to keep it and fix it up. Stella has decided to go back to bed in her little bed there, and that's fine. So the car recently has gone through some service. The tires were bald, so I had them get some new tires. The muffler was shot. We put a new muffler on. It got new front shocks because the old ones were blown out and it made the car bounce like basketball. And I just said, this is dangerous and we got to replace them. So we did that about a year ago. They're still in there. This is an old car, but it's in great shape. It is carbureted. 1600 cc. I'm not sure of the exact engine designation. Somebody will probably post that. Oh, it's a 4AF. I'll tell you that right now. It's a 4AF engine. Catalytic converter, has the valve specs, all the specs on there. It is a 16 valve, which was a big deal back then. So it's a 2-barrel carbureted progressive with a 1.6 16 valve with a timing belt. Timing belt has been serviced. Car's actually in great shape. The original radiator. This it has the plastic tanks have not split. That's actually pretty incredible. Look at this vacuum canister there with all the vacuum lines that run all over the place. All the vacuum lines have not been disturbed or hacked. Nobody's put a Weber carburetor conversion on it. It is the original carburetor with an electric choke. Pretty amazing. I believe it's even the original clutch. You know, I know it's original clutch because it probably needs to be replaced. It's starting to feel a little weak. So it has 260,000 miles on it. The driver's door is worn from the owner putting their elbow on the, busting through the clear coat. The seats are still in good shape. They're cloth seats. There is no trunk release. That's how basic this car is. No trunk release, no gas filler release. It is a manual transmission, 258,000 miles, no tachometer, no AC. You can see here the button for where the AC button would be is gone because it doesn't have it. Does not have power steering. Does not have a passenger mirror. There is no passenger mirror. Think about that. Man, we have come a long ways. So we're putting shocks in this car today, so I've got to get the back seat out to get to the top shock bolts, which are up in here someplace, and replace these original blown out shocks. You can see they look pretty bad. Here's what's left of the boots. So they're starting to haul their grandkids around, and it's become an issue when they load the car down that it bounces like a basketball, and so we're going to fix it up. We're missing a hubcap here. Original wheels, of course, Steelies, never been repainted. Pretty good. Original everything. Original. Those are not the original license plates. These are mid 90s plates. So at one point the plates have been upgraded, I believe. Trunk, never been in an accident. Doesn't have any sound deadening at all. I wonder if it's got the original spare. Do you think it has original spare? Let's see if I can lift this up. Oh, it might. Oh, it's a donut. Never been used. Donut has never been used. That's pretty amazing. Yes, I have filmed this car a couple times just because it is so original, and I know you guys love looking at it. There has been a little accident since I think the last time I filmed it. But well, what are you going to do? It gets used. The car was attempted to be stolen about a year ago, so the ignition is a little messed up. But you know what? It's life. Life in the big city. You'll notice the block off plate for where the passenger mirror should be. I'm not even sure it has intermittent wipers. I think it might just have low speed, high speed wipers and nothing else. Pretty original. Glass headlights. Original turn signals, you can tell because they're pretty faded and got some chips. Just an amazing old car. This glass headlight has been repaired with silicone. Oh my goodness. I wonder if it does have the original radio. No, it's got a replacement radio. It does have the original radio aerial right there, the kind that you push up and down. You can do that from inside the driver's seat to get better reception. But just a neat car. No cruise control, no lane avoidance collision, no airbags, no nothing. I mean, just the basics. Even has the blanked off switches here for whatever goes there. Does it have a rear window defroster? It does have a rear window defroster. Let me turn on the dash. I'll show you what lights up here. Has the original beeper. And the ignition is a little wonky. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? We've got your door open light. We've got your seatbelt light, brake light, battery light, and oil. That's it. That's all you get. There's supposed to be a digital clock up here. You do not get that because it's base model. And again, it's a 5-speed and quite a bit of dirty hand thing plugging up the numbers as to where the gears are, but that's okay. Have a little storage area here for your there's no cup holders, so I guess you'd put your phone there now, but back in the day there was no phones. Ashtray, simple HVAC, no cabin air filter, wind up windows, everything is manual. Kind of the way I like it. Really a time capsule of a car. Pretty neat. You gotta love it. Just don't see that anymore. These things are all gone. Stella? Do you even care? I don't think you do. But I do. I like working on this whole thing. Thanks for watching. We're going to put some new shocks on it and a CV axle, and it's going to go another 300,000 miles. You just wait and see.